travelling at legal speed, 60 miles an hour, traversing to 70 momentarily. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't pick up as fast as it did yesterday, I don't think, but it's not too bad. Yo, Codger Biker here, and I always wear sunglasses in the house. I got this thing, which got off the old eBay, which is a JTF 1381 16RB JC Sprocket. I don't know if you can see that. People are always going to ask me, keep asking me for links. I got it off eBay, and the links change all the time. So you might ask, why are you doing such a thing? You're quite right, Honda do know what they're doing, but they've got the X on this bike, which suggests a bit of cross-country, a bit of off-road. I'm not using this bike for off-road, so I don't need that very, very low first gear. I basically can just set off in second. And I was riding along yesterday at 30 miles an hour in fifth. So I think I was watching the Revzilla very fair review of the new CB500X on the Daily Rider video. I agree with him. This is one bike that can take a little bit more up gearing. Is that a word? Up geared. Okay, just to prove I'm not a total heathen, here's the service manual. So to remove the sprocket, the drive sprocket cover they call it, 2 clips, one there and one inside, and then I think there's 2 bolts to come out. And that drive sprocket bolt should be 54 Newton meters when we put it back. So here's all the things I'm going to use. I've got a 10 and a 12mm spanner for the adjusters at the back, some gloves because it's going to be oily, sprocket, marker pen, a 6mm Allen key, small socket set, a torch because there's wires to look for, breaker bar and a large torque wrench. What? Yeah. And some large sockets. See, a job like this, it's all about the preparation. Outside we've got the seats, we've got the tools, we've got the mat down so we don't get dirty. Perfecto. Who's that? Everyone used to... Right, so first thing, remove the thingy. So look, as if by magic, 6mm. That's the only 6mm Allen key on here. Allen bolt on here. They must obviously do it so that I think that'll be strong enough to break down. Whoa, going in. I wonder where it gone then. It is undone. So I wasn't too bothered about getting one. They use this. I know, but reputable ones as well. Okay, so that's off. So our next job is to have a look at this. That out. That's the side stand switch. I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it's just clips in. Oh, put it back in again. You just push them from the back to behind. Look, yeah, and that's it out of the way. So I need to remember to put that back. We've got 1, 2 bolts there. I think that's all there is. One. Look at this, gloves and everything. Now behind here there's like a C piece of metal that you have to get those through when you put it back. So I'm going to do a mock rebuild without the cover on to check it all clears first. I think that's probably the way to do it. See, people think we just do this, make it up as we go along.
No, we do.
We've spun in the magic. Yes, look at that. Right, I'm going to put that there, top. This one, bottom. Oh, it's tight, that. Oh, the torque settings are on that, surprisingly. Right. You'll see what I mean a minute by this guard. It's to protect the cases. They look to be the same. Okay, so
my guess is that if they're built to a thing that they'll be as common as they can.
There should be a wire behind here that needs unclipping. Yeah, it's all loose. I can't see the wire there. Can you see it from your angle?
Nope.
I can feel something. Ah, there you go. There it is. Let me squeeze. There it is, look. Squeeze. I need some pliers.
Too strong from here.
You might be able to if you get on it. It's not, it doesn't, the other one didn't take much. That's it. Unclip. There you go. Yeah. Clip. That clipped in like that. Okay. Right. Now here's what bit I'm worried about. See the guard.
Oh, I see that C-piece. Yeah.
Now that protects.
Yeah.
If the chain snaps,
Yeah.
it stops it from going forward. But there looks to be quite a lot of clip. Just spin the wheel. Hang on to make sure my fingers are out there. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these bolts back in, look, before we reassemble it. He says if I could do that, and just loosely, and then just so we can look at how it rotates now.
What place is it?
We're only going at one tooth, so we should be all right. So yeah, give it a spin. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of a gap there.
It's not a huge amount.
Yeah, well there is. It's only one tooth. So you've got an angle grinder. I've seen people grind them.
Yeah,
You can grind it or file it or whatever. We'll see how it goes. So this is held on by just a nut. That's all it is. But because it rotates anti-clockwise, it keeps off 54 Newton meters on that. So what I propose is we put it in first gear, loosen this, and hope that the slipper clutch doesn't slip. It shouldn't.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, it shouldn't. But let's just take that. Just want to make sure I video which way round this is before I take. Yeah, it's got that groove in the bottom to go around the moulding there. So,
So that's easy enough.
that's not hard to do. It's only done 1,000 miles. Ready?
Hang on.
That's it. Didn't take much. It did not feel like 54 Newton meters to me. Right, I'm not going to take that off yet. Right, let's do the... Now, having loosened all of that and knowing exactly what we're doing,
I'm surprised.
don't we?
Yeah, of course. I'm surprised there's no...
We'll loosen the back wheel. We will loosen the back axle. Nothing for me. See the end moving. So that's loose. This is all going so well. This could be a genuine 3-minute job. Right, so this is where I'm now going to be more clever than I need to be. That one doesn't matter. That one can go back where it was. I have to loosen that off a lot. Changes and God knows what else. I'm going to thingy gear. Right, I'm going to go in. I'm going to go 8. Okay, we're going 8. So I'm going to go around till I see it again, just to give a lot of slack.
Yeah.
1, 2. Tighten that up when I've done it, just a little bit. So that's 8.
Okay.
And I'm just tightening that up.
Just to stop it.
Yeah, so I know where I am. 8 on that one. Going in 8. Where is it? Come on. 1. 2. 7. How's your right foot?
Ready?
Yep. Go on, and again. And again. And again. That's it. It's gone. Right, look at the slack in that. Moving across to this, we should, in theory, be able to undo that, slide that off, put this one in, put in the letters on the outside. That's what I was always told anyway, so if it's wrong, it's I'm blaming, what was his name? David Taylor. He's still out there. Mechanic who taught me. Right, David, if that's wrong,
It's your fault.
yeah. On this, to get it all the way off. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Anyone would think we know what we're doing. I'll tell you what, I wish I'd opened that packet before I did this. Can you open the packet? Out and in. Now on this, I know it is. I can tell just by looking at it. Right, so that's the outer on this one anyway. So what I've got to do is get it into the groove like Madonna, and then back onto the thingy.
Oh, the spline's the same. Yay, they are. Bloody hell.
Didn't the other one go on further? I can't have done, can it? So that's on, which is all well and good, but I'm still concerned about one thing.
I think you're going to have problems.
I don't think so. Go on then, move it now. That's fine. It's not touching it. I can feel it. It's miles away.
I'm absolutely amazed. I'm absolutely amazed.
Yeah. You see, you're so sceptical.
Yep.
Try again. Oh, I've got them perfectly now. Come on. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to, just to be on the absolute safe side, I'm going to put the bolts in. I'm going to tighten them up as far as they'll go anyway. Alright, give it a wobble, John. See how close it actually is. Oh, it's off it. I mean, I haven't tightened that up. It's still loose.
Seems fine. Yeah. To be honest.
Well, I suppose we'll find out. I reckon probably at 85 miles an hour down the motorway is the point you'll find out whether it's his or not. Yeah, do you want to do that? I will let DrJ have the honour of the... Oh yes, and again, just double check. I like a double click. Yep, there you go, 54 Newtonian meters. So I'm going that way, aren't I? Yeah. It doesn't matter about the lock nut, ignore that. 1. No, I do need you. Yeah, that's 4. Oh, 4 on the other side. Okay, so that's all gone on and it all seems to clear the guard just. Made quite a difference when we tightened the chain up as well. Probably a little bit tight yet, that chain, but we'll adjust that finally at the end. Wire clipped in. The tricky bit of this is getting that to line up with that guard into that hole, so you've got to be careful and not to trap this wire here, the outside of it, because it all moves, look, all moves about. Okay. Need to check that. That is on it. Needs to be okay. No grating sounds. Don't forget your clip. Wiring clip for the side stand foot. Last but not least, let us return the gear lever to its levering point. Now, so all we've got to do now is
just align
and tighten. That should be. Well, that's the point. Just give it a good spin so I can have a listen, and then you have a listen. See if you can hear anything catching. So,
run it.
Right, to finish off, we've got to torque the rear axle and tighten up all the lock nuts. Job's a good one. Then I'll see you on the road. Okay. It's a race. Here we go. Okay. I won. Right, so I put it in 6th gear. I'm now doing 60 miles an hour indicated. All feels good, but will there be anything left in the pot, so to speak? We go to 70 down here in a minute, so I'll just try rolling on and see what happens. Travelling at legal speed, 60 miles an hour. Traversing to 70 momentarily. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't pick up as fast as it did yesterday, I don't think, but it's not too bad. 70 miles an hour.